DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation's another FA Friday coming at you guys. Yo, you got your favorite peeps over here. You got Mikkel, who I'm not sure if you hear her or not. We got Gundy. We got myself, Nemesis. What's up, all you happy people out there? I hope you all are happy. We got to buy the dip, man. Did you buy the dip, Gundy?
What's that?
Did you buy the dip?
Shoot. I DCA every Friday.
Oh, nice. Nice. So he bought the motherfucking dip, man. You know, you catch that point where you're like, man, I bought the dip. Which one? This last one? I'm out of money. I dipped
so many times.
It dipped
like,
and I dipped too hard. I've got nothing
hard,
to dip
bro.
left. My dip ran out.
My dipper ain't like it used to be, you know what I mean?
Right.
Fine.
Huh? What was that?
I said funny.
Oh, okay. You're so quiet over there.
You gotta speak into your microphone so we can hear you.
Right. We gotta hear that sensual voice. Otherwise, nobody can hear that sensual voice.
Yeah. Oh, what just happened? We got emojis on his name now. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that was cool. Let me have an emoji.
What is that, like alt text? Like alt 187 or something?
It's just a pickaxe.
But is there like a keyboard command to get that?
I'm on my phone, so.
Oh, you are, huh?
He gets to do special stuff.
But on your keyboard, it would be the Windows key, holding down the Windows key, and pressing the period, the dot, the decimal.
Gives you a pickaxe? Nice.
No, it pulls up the emoji list.
Yeah, brings up the emoji list.
Well, you know, you get like every letter is like assigned like an alt text. You can like alt type.
Oh yeah.
Alt and like number sequences will do like special features and shit.
Gundy, you're making the both of us sound old.
Really? Is this like Unix code? I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Alt-text
You're
is a
talking
real thing.
about a method of doing like command line that's like very rudimentary that people have lost the ability to do.
Well, you know, ChatGPT does suck balls.
It gets
He's
stuff
like,
wrong all the time, and then you have to be like, "Are you sure about that? Because I thought," and it'd be "No, sir, you are correct." As a matter of fact, I found 12 more. I'm like, mother.
You old ass bitches. Damn. You were probably already in your 30s when crypto came out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm old enough to have participated in the .com.
I was working in an office building on 9/11. That's back when we had to have TVs in the office, you know.
Right.
There wasn't a fucking internet. That why, you know.
Well, internet was there, but it was like
it wasn't in your office or in your school or anything yet. So
it was just at the schools. That's how I had most of my exposure to it, was through school, and then I found that like I found one person that had a computer at home because his dad was rich.
Yeah.
And his dad worked for IBM.
Oh yeah.
So
I always got the hand-me-down stuff, you know.
So we were playing on this, like, you know, back in the day, you know, freaking, you're talking, what, 95, 96? And he had a video accelerator card.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a graphics card, bro. It had nothing to do with your graphics card. It literally helped your CPU do its job.
Yeah, it's like a piggyback processor to
Yeah.
workload. Yeah. Like here, plug this
It's
extra
like what
processor in.
the
You get tons of power now.
it's like what the Acorn was supposed to be.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. The Acorn FPGA. Yeah.
Well, it was just like the Super Nintendo upgrade. You know, you pull out the freaking RAM stick and you jam a
Nah.
bigger one in there.
Nah. You see, I was actually more amazed with the Sega line.
Sega had some nice shit back in the 90s.
Well, you had I'm talking
Game Gear.
early days stuff for them where
their 3-button shit.
Pretty much. But it was like you had your Sega, the Sega Genesis, and then you had your attachment towers that would you had a video accelerator that you'd plug in, and then you had your cheat box that would allow you to have infinite lives if you wanted to, and it would put the hacks in there for you.
For the game genies and shit.
Yeah, dude, man, it was like my buddy. He had four things plugged in before his game touched it. I was like,
"Oh yeah,
that's gonna work." He's like, "When it works,
so much forward
you
thinking
don't
for shit
touch
back
it."
then.
He's like,
That
the
never got
slightest.
implemented.
He's like, have you ever had a slight breeze disconnect a game? He's like, oh my god, you can't even walk past this hard. The vibration would make the tower lean and it would disconnect. Oh my god. The struggles we did back in the day, you young whippersnappers don't even know.
Gotten dysentery so many times.
Mikkel's over there going, I don't even know what the hell this guy's talking about.
Yeah, right. These guys are so old. They were born in the 1900s.
We walked around during the age of that they called the 80s.
You mean the best time ever?
I don't know about that, bro, man.
Yeah,
that
I'd
were
say
some
90s.
funky era, man, where, we had people like Boy George, who was a cross-dresser on heroin.
I mean, we always had those types, though.
Yeah, but he was really flamboyantly in the limelight and then passing out while doing interviews on heroin.
Nice. I get this really important interview with MTV.
Oh my god, yeah, he had his band members catch him as he was sliding. He leaned up against the wall and was just fading out, and his band members had to catch him before he fell. And it was mid-interview, dude. I was like,
Wouldn't it have been sweet to go back to your 20s and be in a successful rock band? Oh, man.
No, I just go back to yourself. You're allowed to go back in time. You get to tell yourself 3 words.
Stop, no, and don't.
Nah, me, I go back and buy fucking Bitcoin.
Yeah. Find whoever's mining it on the CPU on their laptop and get with those guys. She's like, I'm very interested. Very, very interested.
But what is going on, everybody? We got Jason the Tiger Osborne here. We got Tech Man going fashionably late. Yeah.
Roar.
It does happen. We got Northern Crypto. What's up? What up, Chicago Brew? What's up? What's up?
Oh, yeah? You don't think we're going to get banned now? Chicago Brew says, we're probably not at risk for getting banned now. We're talking about gays.
I get banned a lot. It's okay.
Because you're such a great person. You have a brilliant personality, right?
You're so pleasant to be around.
I know.
Fucking asshole.
Fucking asshole. I cut your
Fucking
boils
asshole.
off.
You just fucking asshole, are ya? Oh. You're distracting Mr. McHale. Don't do that. It's not very nice.
Man, do you need to get yourself a room, Mikkel, dude?
Oh, jeez.
I
Are
mean,
you sexting
I mean,
wifey and live streaming? You sexting and live streaming, bro? What the heck?
I'm just saying,
No,
dude.
I was FaceTiming and live streaming because
Mm,
I was calling her from my Helium phone, which is an iPhone. So
Mhm.
she has an iPhone, so I could just FaceTime her.
mm.
She was like calling me while we were streaming, and I was like,
It's your kid,
What's
yeah,
up?
sure. Your future kids. You guys are contemplating, you know. Future babies on the way.
No, not everybody wants to make the same mistake you did, where you're just like, not saying kids are a mistake, okay? That's not the point. No, your mistake was that you decided to go. There was this retirement age. Let me go ahead and just reset that.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Be like, oh man, I'm stuck for 18 more years. Fuck. Mistakes happened. Don't have mistakes. Celibacy is the only way. No sex for you.
Well, I mean, Mikkel's wife is like been on this like health journey for herself, which is awesome. But she's gonna get to a point where Mikkel's gonna be like, every time he turns around, he's gonna be all giggity, you know, fucking. She's gonna be like model material, you know. So I mean, he's gonna turn around and just giggity every single time, and there's gonna be a whoopsie daisy.
You know,
I'm just saying.
Oh no. Kill's a responsible guy, right?
super responsible.
Yeah.
Man, you don't know him very well, do you?
We might have partied at a place once or twice, but you know.
Oh, too funny.
That's facts. That's facts. 'Cause that man does it anyway every day, and it cracks me up. It's fact. She's responsible. I am not. Also fact.
But well, you know, Tiger, you know, if your cats have their own Bitcoin wallet, I don't think they have a tax ID, so you can't tax them on it. That's a good thing, right?
That's right. You can't tax animals. That's wrong.
Emmett?
Emmett is my fault. Yeah. It's fact. It was also fact.
Hey, it takes two to tango, my friend.
Right.
You know, she can have all the babies in the world, but she don't have your buddy sauce. It ain't working.
Man. You mean you're not wrong there?
Right, and that's where I go. You're not responsible
You're the
either.
delivery boy.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it on that stream.
It's like, stop calling me out, guys. Stop it. You're being a Richard. Don't be a Richard, guys.
Being a real Richard.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Anyway.
Hey, your better half is cracking up over there, so I mean, the joke was worth it.
As long as one of them's laughing.
Right.
The other one's got to be crying though.
Right.
Another baby McKell? No more baby McKells.
Let's get it on.
None yet.
Done ya.
No.
No.
We'll have to find a new host.
Hey, maybe Elon can make you one.
This one
Quit.
quit.
That's funny.
Mm.
Next.
It's like kind of like swiping left.
Oh, God, guys.
I swipe left and it's my wife. I
I
swipe
know it.
left again, also my wife. Swipe left again, my wife.
Oh, God. Schwibbity schwibbity. So how many more dips are we gonna have before we finally start our bull run that we're supposed to have like a while back?
I have
1, 2,
been
5, 29.
Shoot,
I have been calling it
I got tired of waiting.
80 fucking percent pullback. Guys, think about it. Dipping down to 70k was a 30% pullback from all-time high.
I do love it, Matthew, sweetheart.
It does do like almost 80% every year.
So if we want, if you and it's where it's kind of funny. Everybody's rooting for this bull run because they want to make money, and I'm like, okay, y'all got bags of shit coins.
It's not gonna come the way you think.
Want to have a bull run? Bitcoin's got to dip its ass to fucking reset the market.
I'm sorry.
Right? Y'all fucking keep on Bitcoin go back up. It sucks. It's like,
Yeah.
you must really not want to have an altcoin fucking market, do you?
I mean, it kind of goes on the philosophy. If they're not Bitcoin, it's just shitcoin, you know. Unless you got some like giant industry backing you with like billions of dollars, you're not gonna make it. It's not happening.
When I dip, you dip, we dip.
So,
Like,
did you hear
if you-
that Chickadee China is bowing down to Trump tariffs?
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
It was kind of funny that they were like, "Fine, we'll impose an extra 50% tariff tax, bumping you to 85%," and then they were like, "Oh, we'll put it up higher if we have to," and Trump's just like, 100% tariff tax on them.
Yeah, we're at 125 right now.
Yeah.
The last I checked, anyway, which I think was like yesterday, was the 125%.
Yep. Because they kept on running their mouth and just like Trump's like, "Oh, you really want this to hurt, don't you? I got you."
The 5D chess game, bro.
And he closed the loopholes from them being able to get there's a couple of islands that nobody lives on, but you can register an address there and there's no tariffs. And you can say you imported from there.
Wife says I need XRP to go back up. Chris.
Oh God. Oh God. That's bad.
I'm scared.
What's up, Hawk?
I'm scared
What's up?
Says, where's my wrench, damn it?
Ranch.
In the toolbox.
Oh shit.
Ranch.
It's in the toolbox. What's up, Gonzo? I demand a wrench.
I guess. Because he's gonna if we don't give it to him, he's gonna hurt us.
The wife says you have to hire her to get a wrench. You lose.
I heard. Yeah.
Oh, we got demands now.
Oh, jeez.
I demand to work for you. Hired.
Jeez. ...
Let's see the contract. More reason not to give it to him.
Terrible.
Hashtag terrible.
Are you logging in?
Huh?
You got it logged in over there, sir?
I'm always logged in when I'm streaming.
I mean, you have to be.
No, I don't. No, you don't.
No?
Nope.
Really?
All you gotta do is have a stream key.
E, right? Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
That's it.
Cool.
You didn't have it set up
Right, it's gotta be an active
like
key.
the schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you have your stream key and you stream it in OBS and there's nothing scheduled, like nothing streamed.
Well, there is that like on the fly key.
Where you can just
But
put
it's
the
different
button
key.
live.
Yeah, yeah, you can go live anytime you want. There's no scheduling on it.
Yeah. That's
And then there's the other one, like what we're doing tonight, which is on the schedule, which has its own stream key. But I can make the same stream key for an individual. This way, whenever they press play, if it's on their scheduled time, they can go live.
Oh snaps! You got a wrench.
Oh, shit.
Who the fuck did it?
I'm sorry. Yeah, he intimidated me, man. I felt him flexing his shirt, dude, and I was scared.
I was scared.
Well, no, but like when you meet people from YouTube, like out in the wild, like everybody looks so much bigger, like on the screen, like bigger, like wider, fatter, taller, like whatever you have. So you go out and see people, you're like, oh, nobody's that big.
Yeah, Nim. Yeah, you answer that question. I was there, so I'm not from the outside.
What?
Answer my wife's question.
From the outside on that one, I would say from like looking at Disrupt, like not going this year myself, I'm kind of glad I didn't go. I mean, I missed out on meeting, hanging out with friends and shit, That part is what I think that would be the only thing that I'd be going down there for, and it's fucking expensive to do that in fucking Florida.
You ain't joking. I don't know. Last year in Miami, they were talking not trying to take cash at the bar, and I'm like, what planet is
Everything went on my fucking credit card. That was expensive.
Like, what planet is this?
And then like it was like it felt like it looked like there was more people last year. Felt like there was a better vibe. Like there was a little more optimism in the mining market.
There was a lot more people last year.
For sure. You probably just saw a bunch of sad faces, didn't you, Mikhail?
So it felt like a bear market, in my opinion.
Yeah. Everybody's like demeanor was just kind of like not top notch.
It was like we were all talking to each other, you know what I mean? But it wasn't like off the wall energy.
Yeah, the excitement wasn't there.
No.
That's terrible. Well, maybe next year will be better. With your $250,000 Bitcoin.
And don't worry, I'm still mining with my coolest BitX Gamma out there on the market. It is still solo mining.
Oh, lotto tickets galore, huh?
Oh yeah, I have my lotto ticket, but mine's the coolest one.
Yeah.
'Cause I told Crypto Cloaks that it was, it's for me, for my channel, and then I was gonna show it off on my channel, so he personalized it for me.
Of course.
He didn't have to do that, but he went above and beyond. So I give him a little shout out here, fucking our boy Crypto Cloaks. You guys looking for a BitX at all? Fucking go check it out over there. He's also got the BitX folds. So it comes with the fold app or whatever it is that comes with it.
Nice.
So yeah.
Shameless plugs.
Heck yeah. You go on to my, if you want a
Yeah,
real
I
shameless,
remember
no, I'm gonna go over the top. You want a real shameless plug? Go on to
we
crypto.
interviewed that guy like 4 years ago.
Go to crypto and hot rods down to one of the latest videos. In there's an affiliate link to crypto cloaks. Click on that bad boy before you buy your BitX Gamma, please. Please, thank you,
Why don't
you
just
guys.
spamming that in the chat, you know?
It doesn't. I don't. I mean, fucking. It's hard to grab that shit. I'm streaming already.
Oh, jeez, man. Come on. Don't you have like 4 monitors and like a fucking Threadripper? Let's get it on, man. Come on. You know, if it crashes, you'll come back. Don't worry. We'll all still be here waiting for you with the stream off.
But everybody might see the prawn in the process, dude.
Oh, we know you gotta close those well in advance.
No. I gotta have. I'm
You
in
even have to do, like-
competition with Chris with his 100 tabs open. We know what's on.
I don't know why my computer's running so slow. Oh, Dave, I don't know either, bro. Where's that silly guy? Is he not coming in tonight?
I don't know, man. He's turning into a part-timer over there.
Yeah.
Mr. Anderson, your presence
I
is.
just realized I was on mute. I was talking for a good while.
Yeah.
Oh man, I bet you said a lot of smart things.
Lame.
He might have, but here, just in Mr. Anderson spirit.
Fucking awesome.
Mr. Anderson. Maybe California finally imploded.
Your Wi-Fi is going, wishing that you guys can go to Vegas. Someone make the husband unimportant at work for a moment.
Oh, yeah. Those are facts.
Tech man's like, ditch him and come.
That's right. You stuck in class now. You go to work. I'm going to Vegas.
Later, Hawk. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
Heck yeah, Hawk.
You just came to steal a wrench. Yeah.
Right?
I can
Freaking
eat it.
wrench stealer over there.
Eat it. Yeah, oh, he's Crypto Close was his first sponsor on his channel.
I know all these freaking mining facilities will hire Mikkel because he lives a little further south. Not one fucking facility will hire me though.
You figured there would be more up there because it's cold.
Fuck no, dude. There is no
Weird.
facilities near me, dude. None.
Wow.
Not a single one near me. And nobody wants to pay me to come to their facilities and run the shit the right way too.
Well, they'll learn. They'll learn.
So far away, man.
I
You're
know,
so far.
dude.
I was just talking about it today.
Man, fucking find like 10 acres like in a non-tornado area.
Where he lives, man? Come on, that's Tornado Alley, bro.
No, not
That's
all
all
of it. No.
tornado.
So they're like anytime you're in the south, you're in danger already. So I mean, there is that. But there are areas where it's like, you know, the last time they saw one, it was a little guy.
Yeah, not the size of like 40 barns wide. No. I don't know, man.
Tech man's like, we're too abrasive to work for others. It's just...
He's nice when he wants to be.
Right, I know how to be diplomatic from time to time.
Come on.
Hell no, dude. Yeah, I don't like that trade-off, Tech man. That's not. That's. No.
I, 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 I,
No. Have to wake up and worry about if you got tires on your vehicle and a radio. And then you
Oh,
see a garage just sail down the street with your shit.
yeah. Neighbors garage sailing.
Right? They're like, oh, motherfucker, these guys got me again.
Crackhead wrists. That's why you got to carry down there in the South, man. That's why everywhere you can carry, like, concealed, no problem. Because, like, there's some crazies out there.
Yeah,
Too much sun and way too much fentanyl, and you know these motherfuckers go off the chain.
you're fine.
Yeah. So I want to be in the middle of nowhere. This way, when if that was ever a problem, I can deal with it, and nobody would know.
Yeah, they just end up being fertilizer for future generations.
Yeah, compost your enemies.
Yeah.
There's a T-shirt out there that says that.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%, 100%.
You know.
I saw that
You're-
T-shirt and
you're
I was
wild,
like,
sweetheart.
"Oh my god, dude, that's like can be implied
Absolutely
in
wild.
so many different ways."
Tornadoes, good insurance claims. Ugh.
As long as you survive it, right?
Survive. Yeah. I mean, I guess, but like, if you knew that the area you live in has tornadoes come through it every year, why would you stay and live there? Or
I
you
don't
know,
know, man. It's like I say the
if you
same
knew-
people with what's that one town that's been obliterated? Joplin,
like
Missouri.
over and over, like over and over.
Joplin,
and over,
Missouri
and
has
over.
been
Yeah.
flattened, dude. It's
Yeah.
like,
Why do you keep rebuilding? I don't get it.
yeah.
Like, obviously, Mother Nature doesn't want you to your specific location because it keeps happening over and over again.
I asked Mikkel that whenever I was down there the last time. I'm like, if it got hit like a bunch of times, why did they rebuild it?
Like down south, man, when like those edge, like on the East Coast, we have like all the Carolinas, like islands on the south. That shit washes away like every 20 30 years. They have to rebuild it all, and then it's like that's insane. And that's only every 20 to 30 years. That's not every freaking year you got to worry about, hey, I might have a tornado come through my front yards.
Oh, it's like freaking Florida. You know, they get hit with a nasty tornado, and like roads out to these little islands are all taken out.
Oh yeah.
It's like that's nature trying to say, stop.
Yeah, don't live over there. That's where the turtles are, man.
Not even that. It's
Save
like
the turtles.
it's like, bro, that these are
Hey,
here
tonight.
for getting rid of storms.
Yeah.
This is your storm defense, natural storm defense. We don't live here.
I know. Could you imagine what the Eastern Shore Carolinas would look like if we didn't have the Outer Banks? Because the Outer Banks is what stops all that shit coming in straight in from there.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot. Some good ass shrimp in that area too.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can sit there and have a boat and fish out there. That's fine. But not to live. It's like it's people don't realize that there's a bunch of islands that are off the coast of like Louisiana, and they go from about Texas all the way over to Florida.
I think that most of the coast is like has a lot of sporadic islands.
Yeah, that's just like peppered with islands for fucking miles. You can get lost out there, easily get lost, and you'll find that people used to live out there. They also used to spray that area big time with DEET to get rid of the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes were prolific on all those islands, and like the storm surges and shit like that would come through there from when a hurricane comes ravaging through. It's like, dude, you go try to live out there, you're gonna die. The first time a storm comes through, it might be beautiful until you're in the evening time and you're being sucked dry from mosquitoes, and then the first time it tries to angrily rain at you, you drown.
In your bed in the second story.
Right, right. And you're like, what the hell? You just got washed off your eye, dude. And you can see areas where, like, I mean, these are houses that have been there for a while, but you could see like water level damage.
Yeah, what level it came up to before it receded? Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, holy cow, dude. You're like 3 feet in the house, dude. You're like, dude, sure you can live, but yeah, you just watched everything that you have just get destroyed.
I mean, prepare for it then. You know, just start having storage on second floor.
Yeah.
You
Not
know,
not. There used to be an iconic store that was operating out there, and it got washed away finally.
Well, that's why, you know, most beach houses are on stilts.
No, this was all on stilts and everything.
Yeah.
It still got washed. It got. I mean, it was all historic stuff, you know.
Mm.
So.
The mud floods were real. Mm. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So how is Mikkel's storms out by him? I know that like there's been some doozies out by his way. If he's even there. Oh,
It's been good here.
yeah. No
Everything's been
crazy
fine here.
tornadic outbreaks.
Tornadoes.
No,
I don't know. Chris made it
Wow.
last week, right?
Huh?
Chris didn't. He wasn't here last week either, was he?
no.
No.
Has anybody heard from him? I mean, I get pings from him on TikTok sometimes, but
He picked me this week. He asked me a question, and I responded to him, and he responded back. So
Mrs. McKell's like the wind was 90 miles an hour the other day.
damn, it's a twister. Oh, jeez.
It's like been crazy still today. Hey, we had a little. It was a little windy up here the other day. Not terrible. Nothing out of the ordinary for this time of year.
y'all don't check on your friend. He was talking to me earlier this week. Like,
Who?
not even earlier this week, like a few days ago. Chris.
Oh, then you're talking about Jay.
No. I talked to Jay like last month.
Yeah. What's he been doing? Just working his ass off?
Yeah.
So, what's your guys' thoughts on all this tariff stuff?
I don't know about tariffs, but you know, DCA Adventures rated F.
Fucking awesome.
That'd be true. That'd be true.
Well, you know, I think the tariffs are gonna be fine. It's gonna be good for the world. Everyone's gonna get a fair share, and then you know, they're gonna lower interest rates, and then you're gonna have hyperinflation like no one's ever seen before in our entire lives, and it's gonna suck really bad.
What
But
up, DJ Mines? We got 22s in the house.
And it's gonna
22s.
level off, and I think the housing market's gonna take
Oh,
a
PG.
freaking bloodbath. I think people are gonna be like upside down in mortgages again, like it was back in the day.
Man, I'm glad I don't have a mortgage.
Like people be paying like $800,000-$900,000 for these houses around here. These are not worth that. The hyperinflated. And when
I'm
that,
surprised the market hasn't been dropping off with all the people trying to sell.
dude,
There are
yeah.
so many hot places on the market by you. It's unreal.
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad. And you know, with the hyperinflation getting much worse, the lowering the interest rates, you know, people have more pressure to buy, and you know, the market will crash. It won't be able to sustain it. People be defaulting on mortgages because their payment just, you know, shut up all the hell.
Yep.
Or you just realize that you now owe $800,000 for a $500,000 house.
Yep. I'm like kind of laughing at it because like And it's kind of funny because like you have a lot of the boomer class of people that own such a vast majority of
They've had
all
it for
these
a long
assets,
time. They've seen the
and
tricks already. Yeah.
they're like, oh yeah, you want this asset? Well, input stupid amount of money in my hands and I will give it to you. And it's like even from like the comparison from where they got it themselves. I mean, yes, you have inflation through the years. I get that. 100%. But you have boomers at the same age at the same age level as Gen Xers, and boomers comparatively have a bigger portion of assets compare at the same age level if you were to compare them through linearly through time, which
Correct.
shows that the previous generations, they're just holding on to this stuff and not relinquishing any of it. And when they do, it's for just it's like, oh, you want this house? Well, I'm going to sell it to you for an additional 12%. And they don't realize like, okay, you've got 30 years of everybody wanting a 12% cut being put on top of that house. At what point in time is it just like, okay, for the amount of money that I can potentially earn, even after going through college, isn't going to match up? So you have just a wealth gap that's being encouraged.
Yeah. Why you know doctor? Doctor.
Right. And
I just get your doctorate degree.
and then it's like, and then throwing on top of that, now we have, it's like, in full transparency, I'm all for the tariffs, but for somebody who they don't really get affected by the tariffs, like your stock market portfolio traders, right? They don't give a shit. Like your poorest people, they don't care until they hit the store, and something that they've been buying is now up 3%.
Nah, it'd have to go higher than that, bro.
No, if you have like everything that they're buying is an additional 3%, that 3% compounds itself.
Oh, of course.
So now they could be you buy 10 items at a 3% hike, you're 30%, you're 30% in. So your goods just costed you 30%.
So if that kind of goods and services goes up, if we don't have to pay income tax anymore, I think we'll still make out. Because a lot of us are probably close to
we won't make out until there is a job surplus.
Yeah, and that'll take a couple years to get those jobs back here.
And
sure.
that's going to be the bigger holdup, and that's something that will make Trump look bad, because if the Democrats can sit there and hold back on any of the policies that would encourage these jobs to come back, it's going to make the Republicans look bad for the primary, and they're going to get voted out, and then Democrats come in the House, control House and Senate, and then anything that Trump wants to get done is over.
The problem with this kind of talk and rhetoric, sir, is I don't believe it at all. I believe Trump and the right and the left, they all work for the same motherfuckers. It doesn't matter who it is. They're just going to change the name. They're going to change the game. They're going to change the wording. They're going to change the speak. It's just going to change. Everybody, change. What the fuck did Obama run on for in 2008? Fucking change, bro. It's all an illusion. It's all the same bullshit,
bro.
It's all the same bullshit, dude. From both.
I believe some of that. I go
Funny,
more
good
down.
Trump is playing his role just like everyone else is.
See, I think that I honestly think that Trump is the wild card that was not supposed to be there.
Of course.
So, with that being stated, I think he's making moves that are not being calculated, because they don't like the perpetual swamp fucking doesn't know what his next move is. And he's signing so many executive orders that they're tripping over themselves trying to figure out what to go after next.
Maybe.
So he's trying to play like 4D chess.
Or maybe this is just the most elaborate movie you've ever watched in your entire life.
That's almost like sitting there and going, what is it?
I don't know about
All those
elaborate, maybe
Ernest
the best.
movies, you know, where they've got the that impossible
Like Ernest Scared Stupid.
well, no, like they have that, like he has that
Those.
contraption that'll make him breakfast in the morning. It's one of
Chad,
those.
who remembers the old
it-
Ernest?
It's yeah, it's like it's like, dude, you're talking about something so elaborate to do something so simple.
But how long has these plans been in effect?
It would take requirement of too many
pre-JFK,
moving
maybe?
pieces. It's
Since
too many
pre-JFK?
moving pieces.
I
I'm
know.
all about putting that tinfoil hat on,
It's not a tinfoil hat,
but
dude.
it has to be plausible.
Sure, why not?
And having, like, let's say,
If it was
12
all a big
government
giant lie,
agents,
that makes the most sense out of everything.
but if you're talking about multiple on top of multiple on top of multiple people in order to get a plan executed, no. They're not that well oiled of a machine.
Well,
That
what
is
did-
why
what did
they're
Trump do?
that's why the
What did Trump do
Democratic
in his
Party is
first term?
falling apart.
What did Trump do in his first term? The
Got it.
first fucking thing he did when he got elected. He went to every fucking country and talked to their world leaders, right?
Yeah.
What would that be to set up for?
He wants to know who he's working with. He's a
And
businessman.
who can be on his side and who he can trust and who's going to play the game with him.
He's a businessman.
Yeah, he wanted to know who wants to play this fucking
But that's
game.
again not something
The game
that
that
was
we are
supposed
watching
to
right now.
happen. Talking to North Korea was forbidden. That was
I mean,
faux pas.
Sure. We just
So
didn't want to
there-
go there because they didn't
There are
want.
certain things that I think Trump is the monkey wrench. He's not
100%.
supposed to be there. Just
No,
like
he's not.
John F.
He was
Kennedy,
put there.
like John F. Kennedy, he was not supposed to be there.
Because he was put there. Yeah, I know.
And because John F. Kennedy wanted to shut down the Fed and shut down the Federal Reserve,
Yeah, they're doing it.
they had to get rid of him.
They're doing it again right now.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
But I think that there's been moves that have been made that have absolutely like stopped a lot of that. But the bigger
maybe
thing that
just
I like
think-
to focus in on, other than the subtle nuance on the politics behind everything, is the policies that are affecting the investments and global trade.
Well,
Those are two
what-
things, because that's
what
the
is that
flow of
all-
money.
well,
I
what is that all
don't care
backed on,
about
though?
politics at all. It's about the flow of money.
Well, when they flip the money, it's not going to matter, bro.
You're still watching the flow of money.
Yeah, I know, but if the money changes, you know,
Doesn't matter. The
It's just
systems
IRS.
they're gonna try to put a new system on top of the old.
of course.
It's not gonna work.
Must be one
It's a
that they
doomed
wanna go.
system to begin with. So you're still tracking the velocity of money. If they change the money at this point in time, if a big nation state were to drop its money, it would actually destroy that economy right off the bat. So the U.S. will not change out into anything other than dollars. Same thing with China. It's only going to use the yuan.
Well, they'll change the dollars.
No, they won't.
They'll get off a fiat back to.
They'll phase. You can
no.
you can phase out the physical dollar. Sure,
No,
China
that'll still happen.
has for
You
the
need cash,
most part done that.
That's one thing I've
But they
come to
haven't.
realize, too, is you need some form of cash, some sort of tangible handling money.
And the reason being is that nobody wants their money tracked and traced.
That's not true. Some people sign up to have that shit tracked and traced.
I'm not talking about the sheep, bro. The sheep are going to be the sheep forever.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
You know, our job is not to be waking up the sheep. We're trying to find the lions and wake them up.
Yeah, the market movers.
Not just the market
Go move
movers.
some
People
markets
who
for us,
are
baby.
not the sheep, but they've been just laying there, going with the crowd because they don't know there's a better system out there.
Yeah,
The sheep will blindly stay plugged into the matrix forever.
Not only that, they'll try to fight you to keep it on,
Yep.
even after you show it to them.
Yep.
It's fucking scary. But you know, that's enough about getting banned on a Friday night.
It's like I just care.
Yeah,
For me,
yeah,
I just
yeah,
the
yeah,
reason
yeah.
why I pay attention to like a little bit of the politics is just because it's policies that are about the velocity of money, global trade, because that's going to
That's what
affect
these tariff meetings are about.
everybody.
Right?
Yeah,
He's
and
bringing
it's
all the people to the table to
and I'm
negotiate.
cool with the idea that I have to pay a little bit more for something, but 9 times out of 10, when it's made here in the United States, I'm sorry, it's fucking made better.
And the income tax going that way is going to be the most bestest thing to ever happen ever.
Yeah, can't happen fast enough.
I know.
I don't see it happening.
You guys are still on the fence and haven't filed your taxes. I'd just file for an extension. You might not have to file ever again. Not financial advice. Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, guys.
Flying Brian Kennedy issued silver certificates. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. All that old fiat, keepsakes we have. If we change over markets, they might, get rarer over the years. Might have a good old fiat dollar burn or something.
You like,
I
but
definitely need to be
no,
helping him up here. 'Cause I gotta be getting to bed.
Oh, bye, Mikhail.
I know.
Don't hurt yourself, man.
Like, trying not to sit down.
Not to sit down.
If I sit down, I'm gonna go to sleep.
So
Oh.
what you're not, so that means you're not streaming tomorrow, right?
I wasn't say what's tomorrow, but I was like, oh, we're streaming right now, so tomorrow's obviously Saturday.
What year is it, dudes?
I don't know.
Look,
I'll let you know by midday.
midday.
Oh, usually stream in the morning, so you're not on the morning crew then.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no, I'll be working.
Be like,
You meant
fuck
tomorrow
that, I gotta
night.
work. So otherwise, we got the same old lineup. We got Serpent Decks. We got Rapid Mining. We'll have Red
Yep.
Panda. Who else? Or is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay, cool.
That's all that.
Then you'll be on later on tomorrow, right? Should be, or is that what you're
Mhm.
saying? You'll find out.
I'll let you know by midday.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. All right. That makes sense. Now. I'm up to speed.
Yes, Captain.
So-
Full speed ahead.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for being here. Smash that Lizzie like button. We've been here for a hot minute, so we'll go ahead and end the stream here. I'm kind of getting a little dozy myself. So thank you everybody for being here. Y'all rock. Hopefully you enjoy some of this informational conversation. I mean, you want to get me heated up onto some of that, go check me out onto Crypto and Hot Rods if you're new here, where I kind of go in a little bit deeper dive explanations on how some of these policies and stuff like that will affect your bottom line. I don't give a shit about the whole political spectrum behind it. They're both crooks with their fucking hands in my fucking pocket all the time. But that's a different story.
20-year shit.
So I would rather sit there and just show people, hey, look, this is what's going to affect you. This is how it's going to affect you. This is what to look out for. Some people like it, some people don't. But you know what? It's information that has proven itself over time to be correct. It's just kind of taking in all market aspects on why it is you're getting more broke by the day, and that you should be spending your money faster than you can earn it. Not financial advice, but that's what you're being incentivized to do.
Yeah. We don't do that on this channel.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for being
only
here.
shameless plugs. Shameless
Right.
plugs only.
Thank you for everybody for being here. All that good stuff. And with that being said, Peace out. Stay savage.
Oh my
And
God.
we'll see you on the next one.
DC Adventures rated F for
fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Have a good night, guys. Just be glad you don't